Hey baby, and welcome back everybody. Welcome back here to the Primus servers where we are playing the Direwolf mod pack, and I think we've just updated to 1.0.3 of the Direwolf 1.7.10.000085 mod pack. There's a lot of numbers in there, but anyway, just ignore the numbers. We have updated to the latest version. And there are quite a few things that are new here in the new version. One of them being there's like a lot of new weird stuff in Botania. There's this stuff called like red string, and it does stuff. I don't fully understand it. Apparently, I think you can make like sorting systems with it and affect things from a distance. Very weird stuff. I don't fully understand it. But another thing is I think there are these new capes, actually cloaks. So there's like a Cloak of Judgment. Apparently these give you kind of effects. We're going to need a Gaia Spirit to make them, and we haven't even fought the Gaia yet. I was going to fight it with Blizzard, but he gave up on waiting for me and went ahead and fought it himself. I don't blame him. It takes me a while to get to doing stuff, and it also takes me a while to schedule anything. So, yeah. Eventually we're going to fight the Gaia. Maybe we'll do that in the next couple episodes. I'm not sure. But this episode, we're doing some other junk and stuff today. Let's see here. One thing I'm excited about is that we finally unlocked some more stuff in the Thaumaturge, and I think we're about done unlocking stuff. So if we go over here to the Eldritch tab, this thing opened up because I finally got enough warp going on. If you click on this, basically it just opens up a page of nonsense, and I've been like clicking around this page to see if there's like any hidden doodads, but I don't see anything. It's basically just a page of nonsense, and all that does is open up this Void Thaumaturge Robes, and these things are pretty damn cool. We're gonna make these today, and basically they're just an upgraded Void armor. So yeah, these are gonna be pretty cool, and they give us an extra Vs discount, but they also have Warping 2 on them, so I don't know if we'll even be using them because they're gonna give us even more warp than we already have. And if I pull out my sanity checker here, you'll see the way you unlock those robes is basically you just get a crap ton of warp, and eventually, if you just wait around long enough, the robes will unlock. So yeah, if you look at my sanity checker, it's about half full of warp, so chances are we're gonna get either attacked by some sort of awful eldritch guardian this episode, or several other bad side effects will happen. It's been happening a lot, so now that we have the robes unlocked, we can we can actually work on lowering our warp. The only reason we were collecting so much warp is to get the robes. Now we got them. We're going to make the robes, and then we're going to clean ourselves up. We're going to get on the path of enlightenment and get crap fixed up. I don't think I'm going to trade my robes for this armor here, but we might. I don't know. We're going to have to make them first. But before we get to that, if you guys notice behind me, I finally got around to making myself a proper mob spawning area. And please excuse me, but I am using Mine Factory Reloaded. I'm over my little Mine Factory Reloaded hang up, and I actually do like the auto spawner, and it works pretty damn good. And look at this, there's like a little zombie down here. Hold on, let's clean this guy up. Pew! I guess he's too low to be affected by the thing. He may not even be there. He may be like a graphical glitch. Yeah, I think he might be a graphical glitch. So yeah, I got myself a little auto spawning area set up here. Tried to keep it within the same theme as my other builds here in the Enchanted Forest. And yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. If you pull back from it, it kind of looks like some sort of evil, like, amazing alabaster tower or something. I like it. And another thing it's made out of is this stuff here. This is mana glass. This is a new type of glass, and it's another thing that got added in the update. It's a little less tacky than the elf glass. Basically, you just throw some glass in a mana pool, and you get mana glass. And I think it puts out light too, and when you break it, you get the glass back. It doesn't break the glass. So yeah, basically, this is your basic kind of little mob spawner setup here. I've got a vacuum chest here to pick up the stuff. What I have actually killing the monsters is a looting 3-sword sword. And I've got a mana tablet here to keep the sword all nice and healed up. I also have Disarming 2 and Vampirism. So what that does is it makes the mobs drop whatever sword they're holding. And basically, I don't know if I like it or not, but we're getting a lot of stone swords and iron swords out of it. What I've mainly been using it for, and I'll show you here real quick how well it's been working. Put this guy down. Using it to collect Wither Skulls. As you can see, I have 4 stacks of Wither Skulls right now. That is amazing. What I've been doing is using this guy right here, the obsidian cleaver. And basically, the way I made this thing was it has an obsidian blade, and then everything else is made out of thaumium. So every thaumium you add to the recipe gives it another, what do you call it, modifier. And basically I just put beheading on it until it got to beheading 8. So I don't know if it can get any higher than beheading 8, but that it drops ahead 100% of the time. So every wither skull or skeleton I get in this thing, I can put the sword here and always get a wither skull. So I've been getting tons of wither skulls, and with those wither skulls, I've of course been getting tons of nether stars. And I've got the basic setup here, diamond, a nether shard, an ender shard, and an eye of ender, so that I can make this stuff. Let's pull out the book. Did I just have the book? There it is. If we open the book and go down to Thaumic Tinkerer, basically we're making this stuff. We talked about it in a couple episodes ago, is ichor. And you make that like this in the infusion table. And basically what you can do with that is go down these paths and make this totally amazing OP stuff. So what I want to do is eventually get these wand caps and eventually make this wand. This wand holds 1,000 of each V. That is just totally crazy. I just want to make it to make it. That is absolutely insane, and I don't know what the wand caps do, but I'm sure they do something amazing too. It looks like you need 2 charged thaumium caps, which are a pain in the butt to make, and they give you a 30% discount on everything. Oh wow, that is so cool. So yeah, we want to make these. We want to make all the stuff. Eventually we're going to get to that, but this episode, we of course are going to focus on the Void Thaumaturge Robes. So let's pick up our stuff here. If we look at our box, I have all the stuff kind of laid out to make it, and we're going to make it and see how that do. So let's pick this guy up. Let's go over here. I already have one of the recipes sort of laid out for the hat, or the I guess it would be the cowl of sorts. So let's just go ahead and zap-a-doo. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear anything, but my sounds are a little soft today. It might just be that I turned down the volume, but you guys are probably hearing it full blast. So yeah, these are very complex recipes, and I'm expecting a lot of instability. But let's go down here, and I'll show you what I've done to combat the instability. Look at this. I added a ton more heads up there. So basically I got a bunch of zombie heads, and I added a ton more. So I'm hoping that will keep everything nice and stable up here, and we don't have to worry. I don't even have backups for, you know, these spellbinding cloths and all this stuff. So yeah, what we're probably going to do here, after we create this cowl, is I'm going to speed up the video, and we're going to make the rest of it, but you guys won't have to sit around and watch me do this for like, you know, I don't know, 10 minutes basically to do this. And yeah, so we'll probably speed up the video right about now. Okay guys, we are back, and you know what I need to do is I need to turn off this silly hat that I found. Let's go ahead and do that now. That's not the right button. Let's just go back with like no hat or the googly eyes. I found this hat and it was too big not to put on. So basically I want to get a good look at this robe stuff. So done. Alright, got my double sunglasses on. So let's actually try out this stuff. We had like 0 instability with this recipe, which is amazing. I almost have never had 0 instability. So let's put this on. Ooh, it's already looking pretty damn spooky. Look at that. Oh my god. It's so funny you can see my chest hair through the robes. I wish that was a little bit better blocked up. But apparently one thing you could do with this armor, and we're going to go give it a try right now, is you can dye it. So I'm wondering what color we should dye it. I know we have a ton of red. So let's go down to our little chicken area, because I used to have a roaster down there. Down over here. Should be fine. Yeah, I think it's down in here. I have a bunch of rose red. So let's give this a try and dye this armor. We might just be able to do it in the crafting bench. It just says you can dye it. It doesn't tell you how. So let's give this a try. I think some red armor might be pretty cool. We might actually, let's see here. So yeah, it kind of comes out purpley. I don't know if I like that. Hopefully you can dye it again if you don't like the color. I'm not sure. Let's see what that looks like. F5. Hey, how's it going? It looks so cool. All right, boop, boop, boop. It did very minimum to the armor. So let's actually try like something a bit sillier. We're probably gonna have to go back to our base to do it. Escape, please. F5. Let's get a more ridiculous color. Let's get something like pink or something like that. I don't even know if I have 3 pink dye, but we're bound to have something here in these chests here. We've got red. We could do gray. That might be interesting. Let's see if we can dye this stuff gray. Doot, doot, doot. I really hope you can re-dye it. Yeah, there we go. So now it's gray. And that looks like it did 0 to it. But let's give it a try anyway. Alright, we've got gray armor now. That looks like it did nothing. Yeah, that looks like almost nothing has happened to it. Interesting. So the dyeing does, like, crap to it. I wonder if we can dye it white. Let's try dyeing it white. Get out of there, gray. So if we turn this into bone meal, and then throw our armor back into the crafting table, maybe it will turn white. I don't know. Ooh, that might look pretty good, actually. Let's see here. Boom. Ooh, I think I like that. Yeah, it's very subtle, the dyeing, but it's cool. I like that I can see my sunglasses in it. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to... Ooh, look, I've got like a little patch. I've got like a little satchel on my hip. Look at that. How cool is that? I wonder what it looks like from behind. So, I've got like my Thaumaturge back there and a little like scroll. Oh, that is so cool, dude. I really dig in this armor. The only downside to it is, of course, it gives you warp as you wear it. I'm sure it's very... I don't know. It's probably not super warp, but still, warp is still warp. And I don't want that to really hinder me from doing stuff. So that's very cool. I think for now, let's go ahead and enchant the crap out of it. And yeah, we got ourselves some cool armor today. So we'll probably do this enchanting stuff off camera. Yeah, we'll do this off camera. We'll do this later. But yeah, I wanted to show you maybe a little bit of progress I've made here around the base, just trying to keep up with things. I've added a bunch of damn mana pools to this, and basically I figure I can just keep it going this way and have it incrementally fill up mana pools. I did that because I could only make like 8 mana Terra Steel at one time, and I wanted it to have more mana pools to come from. So now I think I can make about like 12 to 24 at a time when all of the mana pools are full. Mana pools are full. Yeah, so that's I added that little section to it. What else have I done? I think over here at the base in the last episode, we did increase our aluminium production. This thing has gone gangbusters. It's now up to 100,000 aluminium. I think it's up to the point where we can now use it as a main power source for our base here, and I think that'll work pretty cool. So yeah, guys, I think in the next episode we're gonna work with this icore stuff. Actually, let's see if we can make the icore cloth right now. Let's just jump back over here, get back into flight mode. I think we have the stuff in our chest to do it. Let's see here. We've got diamonds, and we've got, let's icore, diamonds, and spell cloth. And let's go down here. Shoop, and throw this in here. I think you just do something like this. So it looks like we can make 2 of them. Actually, let's look it up in the book. I'm going to get it wrong. I just know I am. So, Thaumic Tinkerer. Way down here is the ichor cloth, and you need it to craft things. It also requires 125 of all this stuff. So diamonds, ichor, and enchanted fabric. And that makes a whole 3 of them. So I think I did have it right. I think I totally had that right. That's funny. Alright. So cool. Wow. And with my super robes on, these each give me a +5 discount. So that is super cool. Plus this wand I have on it has the void caps. So that also gives me a really big bonus to making this. So that's cool. That's cool stuff. So boom, we've got our ichor cloth. We've got to the next step in making the super wand. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do next episode is make a super wand. Let's see here. Let's throw that down on the ground. Let's grab our scanner thing. I don't even think I have it on me. Oh, I've got this damn thing on. Okay, I am running out of room in my inventory. That's for damn sure. Alright, let's throw this ichor cloth down on the floor. Give it a good scan. If I can... why can't I do stuff? Hold on. Get here. Get in there. There we go. Alright, so that gave us a little bit of stuff. I don't think it's going to open up anything magical, but if you guys have ever gone through the ichor stuff here, this is pretty amazing stuff. There's apparently a pouch here that will like double your inventory or triple it and keep all your foci in there. So that's pretty cool. There's some cool wand focuses that we can get. And then there's like these robes that'll make you fly all the time, but look at the complicated mess you have to do to make it. Holy moly. So guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap up the episode. This might be kind of a shorter episode, but I don't care. Still had fun doing it. So guys, until next time, we'll see you all real soon. Bye!